Hi, in this demonstration, I'm going to explain about service virtualization. There are some general problems and constraints in every software development projects which we can come across during our day-to-day work. As you can see in the screen, the system is having some interfaces, and some cases the interfaces may not be available because of incomplete development, or system is unavailable because or maybe some downtime, or the system is having some invalid data in it, and we may require to have valid data. And the interfaces has been controlled by third party, where they are going to charge money for us in a huge account. So these are all some generic constraints if you wanted to test it from one end to other end of the system. And service virtualization is a solution to overcome these all problems. Well, what does service virtualization does? It's a method to emulate and the behavior of a specific components in heterogeneous based application, such as service oriented architecture, or APIs, or any messaging kind of stuff. So what it does, you can put a virtualized service by replacing your the existing or not available services, and you make your system available for end-to-end testing, so that the testers give the confidence of the build stability, and so that the customer get the end-to-end idea about the testing or the system development process. All right. So these are all key benefits about our service virtualization. The virtualized service can be used for testing when the real services are unavailable, or as I said, the third party can be replaced services with the virtual services. And the environments can be dynamically provisioned, allowing for high capacity scalable testing scenarios. It also reduces infrastructure requirements, as if we have discussed, and allows testing for integration and complex scenarios especially, and leverages minimized infrastructure setup, and drives our automation test cases as well, because we have end-to-end system ready. And in terms of business value, you can see that it reduces test cycle up to 40%, and reduces defects up to 30%, because you can find defects early in the cycle. And it also improves quality of your defects, or eliminate defects, and reduces overall development time and infrastructure required, and cost and manpower as well. And it also enables parallel development and testing. This is an important thing in current projects, current trend. And after virtualizing your system, this is how your end-to-end system looks like, where we have virtualized services implemented, and your tester can test from end to end. And this is a simple example how we can put the value addition of your service virtualization. One module has been developed by one module team, and there is another module called module 3 has been developed by another development team. And the module 1 is ready to test, but in order to test end to end from module 1 to module 3, you need to have an interface. So you are lacking about that, and you are not able to test end to end system, although the module 3 is ready for testing. So what you do is you just put a service virtualized component there, and start your end-to-end testing over there. So as soon as your module 2 is ready from the development team, just replace this virtualized stuff and put it there, and start your testing of end-to-end, so that you can find the defects early in the cycle, as we have discussed. All right. How in the IBM GreenHat? Well, this is the IBM GreenHat tool, where I have picked up a sample application called currency converter. It has some operations to converting the currencies from currency to currency, and generates the actual value in it based on the current time. Well, I have virtualized it. If you go to the architecture scroll, you can see the stubs being virtualized for the currency converter. Let me open this. You can see the stub from currency to currency. I have parameterized those values and let me run it. So it started running, and I have a few test cases also created. Let me test this stub with the test cases. So rather than testing a real service, it triggers to the virtualized service and give the pass file status on it. You can see here the test case is running and generated the pass file status. So what we have is for the stub we have the data called INR, USD, INR, GBP, INR, Euro. So it is going to convert these values, and the same time the test case also have parameterized with all kind of steps. But if you pass any other sets of data, then it goes a negative value. So your service, virtualized service, will only respond when you send appropriate data. So, this is all about it. Thank you.